Hello, everybody. How are you? How are things in your world? Guys, this is another parody video about Dallas, and in this case, I'm going to try to make up 10 things off the top of my head that are the most annoying things about Dallas. The 10 most annoying things about Dallas. So if you're new to the channel, I just make the stuff up off the top of my head on the fly. So sometimes we crash and burn, but we'll see how it goes. So the first annoying thing about Dallas is the Dallas Stars frozen margarita. Now, what that is a frozen margarita that is completely frozen over like an ice rink. And the reason that is annoying, okay, I get the hook, I get the local tie-in with this team, but I don't want to have to wait 75 hours before my margarita thaws before I sip on it. Okay? The second most annoying thing about Dallas is they haven't had another TV show named after them since the iconic TV show of the 70s or 80s or whatever the heck that was. So who is doing the PR in Dallas? Where's all the connections? Don't they have people in Hollywood? Come on, let's get another TV show. If Dallas doesn't want to do it, Fort Worth, I'm sure, is ready to step in. This fall on Fox, Fort Worth, the family drama through the generations nearby Dallas. Come on, let's get on it. The third most annoying thing about Dallas is it's in the middle of the state, but not really. Couldn't they have just like repositioned it a little bit better? I don't think there was anything necessarily, what am I trying to say? I don't think they put it there specifically for any reason. So why not just move it? In fact, can they still move it? Move Dallas. Let's all, January 1st of next year, all of Dallas picks up and moves to like the geographic center of the state. Just because I want that. Number 4, most annoying thing about Dallas is the people are way too friendly. It makes me wonder what's going on. It's like they're all in this club that they're not telling you the secret passcode to or the secret handshake. So come on, guys. Share the secret handshake. What is it? Do you do a tip of the cowboy hat kind of motion with your hand and say howdy, partner, or like let all of us from outside the city in on the secret handshake. Therefore, we can spend more money in your city and boom the economy. Come on. I don't think they're ever going to release that information. It's kind of annoying. Number 5. Number 5 of the most annoying thing about Dallas is the name itself. Dallas. Dallas. What does it mean? I get the last part, young woman, lass, but what is a Dallas? Does that mean that she's dallying? I mean, if you're dallying as a lass, we don't have time for you, probably. Because we got to get things done. If you're dilly-dallying, what did they call it? Dill-dal-dash. Dilly-dallying lass. In fact, that's what I advocate for number 5. Can we change the name to Dill-Dallas, Texas? And part of the Dill-Dallas Fort Worth Metroplex. In fact, if we're going to do that, let's change the name of Fort Worth to Worthmore. So it's Dill-Dallas Fort Worthmore, Texas. I like it. Please leave a comment if you agree. I think we can get a movement going. Number 6 most annoying thing about Dallas is the big hair. Now, I get it. This is often a comedic point of reference for a lot of writers and humorists and comedians. And enough with the big hair jokes. But let's think about it practically. Okay, you get all these people walking around with big hair, and not just the ladies. There's some guys walking around with some giant mullets. Okay. So why don't we store things in the big hair that are practical? Why don't we start a big hair wallet that fits inside the big hair, like in a door, like inside a little trap door type of action, like a birdcage type door? And you can store your keys. It's more of a pouch that goes inside the let's call it the big hair birdcage door. Yeah, you store your keys and stuff up there. Let's get practical about it, Dallas. Is that number 6? I don't know. So number 7 most annoying thing about Dallas is the weather. It's always nice. It's sometimes it's humid in Dallas, but it's really annoying because you know what makes champions is grit. And grit comes from hard times. And Dallas, do they ever have a hard day? Is it ever difficult? It seems like they're just beautiful people with big hair that live in sunshine and drive on these freeways. And if they get tired of one city, they can just go to another. They have 2 cities. Dallas has a backup city. How many cities have a backup city? So if they get tired of that, the D, they can go to Fort Worth and spend time there and then come back. It's annoying. All right, that's number 7. Was it number 8? I don't know. Does it really matter? Number 8 is the rapid expansion of the city. Now, what's going on? Come on, this all can't be legal. All this activity, all this economic activity that's growing the city by leaps and bounds cannot all be legal. We know you're smuggling Cuban cigars into Dallas, guys. We know it, and we are not. Come on. You've got to pay those duties for these goods coming into the country. You can't just be selling them on the street of Dallas, those guys at the off-ramp selling those Cuban cigars. Come on, we know what's going on. It's annoying. It's annoying for the rest of the country that has to operate by the rules. Now, number 9 most annoying thing about Dallas is the number of trucks. Now, it is Texas. And by law, you have to have a truck in Texas. It's a state law. But the thing is, Dallas takes it to another level. There's a city law. You have to have 2 trucks per individual. And I'm not talking about per driver or per worker that needs a truck, one for fun, one for work. No, per individual resident. That means if you have a baby, not only do you have to buy a crib and a car seat, you got to get 2 trucks for the baby. And the thinking being that if you buy the trucks now, by the time they're ready for high school and they want to peel out of the high school, the trucks will be worth more. And you already have those trucks in house, and then you can spend the rest of the money on trying to get somebody to get their big hair under control. But it's annoying. Number 10 on our list, I think it's number 10. I was never good at numbers. I'm not that good at speaking either. Number 10 most annoying thing about Dallas is everybody in Dallas has to tell you they're from Dallas. What's going on with that? My name is Jenny. I'm from Dallas Way. Oh, all right. Well, does that matter that you're from Dallas Way? I guess what they're trying to do when they tell you every 3 minutes that they're from Dallas, they're trying to make sure you don't think they're from Houston. And that I can kind of understand because have you met people from Houston? That's what Dallas is trying. Dallas is trying to say when they keep reminding you that they're from Dallas, that they're better than Houston. That's exactly what's going on there. And honestly, it's kind of annoying. I'd say if you're going to do that, do it every 10 minutes. Then that gives me a little breather in between the times you mention you're from Dallas. From down Dallas way. That's the way they say it. I'm from down Dallas way. So, all right, I get I'm from out of town. I don't understand everything. I'm just saying it's annoying, this stuff. I'm not saying it's wrong, okay, or bad. It's just annoying. It's just what it is, and when you're from out of town, you get it. All right, there you go. Guys, this has just been a completely made-up video, and if you have real things that annoy you, if you have real things that annoy you, leave a comment. That'll probably be funnier than this video. The comments will probably be funnier than this video, which I believe is me offering a public service for people in the audience to be better than the video. I think that's a valuable service that I offer. Yeah, leave a comment or just tell me you hate it, whatever, and get on the Twitter and do the same thing, or do that same thing. Do one or the other, or do both, and I'll talk to you.